Live and direct, break your neck to get a peep of a true and living goddamn fool. I came to sweep you off your goddamn feet. Now pass that sweet and get back. Looking for action, retaliation, and reaction. This where that shit at. Click clack, that's that pistol. Bullets cutting wind, make a fucked up ass whistle. You know it's your dismissal. Now this'll nip it in the bud. For my brothers in the pen, every day I got to bust 2 nuts, nigga would. I put it down, keep putting it down. So I advise hoes to not fuck around. This that underground, bitch, you couldn't cut the sound with blow up, hold up, wrong move, but it's time to call her first. Family to handle these niggas, cause we are the worst. You bitch niggas laid your eyes on, I'm so for sure that these G's going 4 for 4 and blow for blow. It's Silk, Master P, and UGK, front door, front row, slow it down, ho, you know.
Players from the South stack G's, flipping tight on that white with the candy on them goldies. Players from the South stack G's, flipping tight on that white with the candy on them goldies. Players from the South stack G's, flipping tight on that white with the candy on them goldies. Players from the South stack G's, flipping tight on that white with the candy on them goldies. Fools hate the P cause I'm body. I got them black soldiers on and I'm riding. Ready to bust on the nigga that talking shit, I'm bad like Jason. Don't compare me with them other niggas cause I ain't free basing. Y'all niggas gone on that fried black. I had fucked more niggas in the game than a quarterback. I got them G's, them killing them keys. I'm fucking them tearing them G's. I'm tripping them T's, trying to make this dope into a quarter key. Ask me where I'm from, New Orleans. Where them niggas in the project be ballin'. Slinging that iceberg and fly rings, running from the sirens. Don't know how to count but work the fuck out of Triple B. Eliminate niggas like Calgon. If there was a motherfucking band, I'd be a baritone. See the P is from that motherfucking Cali, yo. With them niggas boot up with gold teeth, don't give a fuck about a hoe. And niggas stuntin' on that wall to wall. You know we bout it, but I don't give a fuck about seeing no motherfucking tomorrow. And won't stop, send me to the pen. I won't stop till them motherfucking Saints go marching in. Players from the South stack G's, flipping tight on that white with the candy on them goldies. Players from the South stack G's, flipping tight on that white with the candy on them goldies. Players from the South stack G's, flipping tight on that white with the candy on them goldies. Players from the South stack G's, flipping tight on that white with the candy on them goldies.
1, 2, 3, you know Silka G. All about that motherfucking mayo. Gold on my ride from backside to side. You know a nigga all about them sales. I don't fuck around with them niggas that front and stunt. Nigga ask your bitch ass to come in from that third wall niggas. In other words, I run this shit right here. For them niggas that blows, I be like blasted. Watch the ground get full of smoke and watch I get ghosts like Casper. Shit ain't gon' fucking change, nigga. I think not, cause I be on the same block, same house, same spot, same block, but more rock. Fuck what you heard, recognize what I be saying, bitch. I ain't never gon' die. So when UGK Master P called me up, be on the outside hustling, I wasn't surprised. Bitch, I'm gonna be the man to stand, I'm bound to make a meal. Whoop, that is, y'all haven't heard, y'all bitches will. Believe me, I got 2 for 3, 4 for 5. Holla at your boy if you need me. And bitch, I'm out.
Players from the South stack G's, flipping tight on that white with the candy on them goldies. Players from the South stack G's, flipping tight on that white with the candy on them goldies.
You gave me a sweep for every bitch that I fuck. You have to bring 4 18-wheelers, fill them from back to front. Cause I'm Pimp C, bitch. Ain't no mistaking. Niggas trying to get the cheese, but bitch, I'm getting the bacon. And wood and candy, just the everyday thing, rubbing bud. Because you like the way that fifth wheel and that grill look. Cause I be coming down, nigga, my heart be true. I'm fucking your boo, I'm bumping that screw, nigga, what's up with you? I left it wet for you, nigga, he had it coming though. I represent my shit cause nigga, I can't be no hoe. And just because we do perform, bitches be thinking that we the don't have a fucking pocket full of stones. I done drunk Miller with killers, sip syrup with murderers. Keep a boot in my mouth in case you bitches ain't heard of us. Nigga, I live for the rush.
Wait a minute. That says Sunday. Yeah, let me play the other one. My bad, y'all. But it's got into. Thank you. Hello, y'all. I guess we know what kind of night it's going to be tonight. You know, I need to let off some steam. So I guess let me explain a little bit because I see Hybrid Catastrophic Impact X83rd Powers comment down there. He said, thought it was Sunday because I saw Smoke Show. Hope everyone's all right. Hopefully everyone will be all right by the end of the night, including myself, because I feel pretty all right now. And let me explain why. There's a smoke show tonight. Why wouldn't I have a smoke show on 420? It only makes sense. So happy 420, y'all, or what's left of it. In the Eastern time zone, we only got 12 minutes left. So, hey, what's good, y'all? Let me get some shout outs. The chat, you know, you were here. Prof Days. He was here first. Raven Knight. Long live the habitual line steppers. RPM. D-Rock Den. What's good? Salute. Chaos Reign. What's good? Smoke Show Saturday is in the title. So, rest in peace to the pimp. Yeah, Pimp C. Too bad that thing happened between him and Master P. You know, speaking of which, let me put on some tunes. So I hope everyone had a good week. I hope you had a better week than mine. And I'm not saying that to be, smug or, down on myself. I just really you should want better for other people than, as far as like for myself is I would automatically think about my child and, people I care about in that way. So I can say it in that way. But for you guys who are here and who subscribe, hope you had better weeks than mine, and that hopefully I'm saying that in the context of I've had a pretty good week, but I had a pretty shaky week, as far as my physical fitness goes, that's staying up. So that's, I'm seeing progress with that. So it is one example of it never hurts to try. I mean, it is what it is, but I ain't gonna sit up there and talk about that tonight. I want to have a little fun. You know what I'm saying? I know we're supposed to be getting the stuff done around here. We're supposed to, be trying to come up with plans to save the community and all the other stuff. We shouldn't be wasting our time, having fun. What kind of shit is that? Like, really? Seriously? Yeah. Oh yeah. We go get some linkage here. I'm gonna drop a link early about, I gotta talk to y'all for a few minutes, man. So, I mean, this is the show that very top figures in their own mind say that this is the show that is keeping us black men who are content creators and a part of a true consortium that is divided into space. This show is divided into space. So here's what the fuck I'm gonna do. Not only am I gonna spend all night dividing the space, I'm gonna spend 2 nights dividing the space because we still got Smoke Show Sunday. So look, man, y'all know who I'm cool with. Y'all know who I'm not cool with. So we ain't gonna waste too much time with that. I will say that this past Thursday I did an interview with Truism, the Storm Crow. He interviewed me, and I think it was about 3 hours we talked. It was a very good conversation. Yeah, I just laid it all down there. Just if you want to know a little bit more about how, I progressed into space, you can check that interview out. And, Truism is a very creative character. So, it's entertaining to watch as well. Just got to give some shout outs to the, younger and smaller ones sometimes. I mean, I'm still small myself. So, what could it hurt? But I really enjoyed doing the interview, and it was about me, you know what I'm saying? So hey, I'm open to content creator interviews. If you would like to interview me, let it be, let's just keep it cool, because see, here's the thing with me. I am with the shits. I am. So that's a fact until the end of 2024 and on to 2025, God willing. Let's just put it that way. I mean, it's what it is what it is, y'all. It's time to be myself, as an elder in this space advised me earlier. Yeah. So yeah. Let me tell you of some changes I've made. I have repackaged my backup channel. There will be live streams and short videos dealing with news. I renamed that channel News Without the WS. So that's going to start up tomorrow. And from each day on out, just like with this channel, is tonight and each day on out. I mean, I'm not going to be the one to say, oh, let's see what I can do. Let's see what I can do. I'm just going to do it. It's like, why not? I mean, why not? If you got time, why not? And for all of you out there, I mean, not the people who have very important jobs, of course. I mean, you guys got time to do other things. You know, I have a very important job too, but it's, you know, if you can do it, you can do it. It's just what it is. You are defined by your work and the legacy you leave behind. You know, you don't want to leave behind a pile of shit, so just got to think of things that way. I mean, you know, who wants to leave behind a pile of shit? I mean, just consider that. Alrighty. Let's see. Got D-Rock in with the super sticker. I appreciate it. Oh, just had a little of that Bama accent come out of me. But let's try something new with that. Show you my new money thing. Just 1 second. Pause this music so it won't be distracting.
Because I'm addicted to marijuana.
Hell no. You ain't here for some marijuana? Man, this is some bullshit.
Yes, it's 420. So thank you. Thank you for the super sticker. So for those of you out there that let me play a video real quick for those of you out there who are offended by, you know, topics such as smoke shows and, you know, entertained otherwise by other, you know, entities on this platform we call YouTube, you know. Hey, y'all, I'm still like ascending. I mean, if you know what I mean. So, I mean, just bear with me. So, very important message here. Just watch.
A warning. Warning. If you hear something that makes you upset on the broadcast, true, opinion, or otherwise, you are free to sign off or go to another channel. If you can't, please contact the displayed number below to seek help. Trolling and hate watching is more serious than you think. Now back to our scheduled broadcast.
Okay, there's the link. It's down there. All right. Let's get this party started. Shoot. Okay, Raven Knight, tribal chiefer. Let's get it right. You know, I'm not the tribal chief. Okay, that's the guy on the screen telling you to get the fuck out of here. Just so put an ER at the end of it. But like, as far as the emoji, you got the right idea. See, here's the thing, guys. I mean, you know, some of you have been watching long enough. Why don't you find that emoji in that phone of yours down there? Or, you know, if you can find it on your laptop or desktop screen, and, you know, we'll make that characteristic to this channel. Instead of putting ones in the chat, we put that little finger up there. You know, that's just a small acknowledgement. I would never dare approach you guys and say, acknowledge your tribal chiefer or something like that. You know what I'm saying? That's a little bit too boyish and childish. You know, but the emoji, yeah, the emoji, I would love for that to happen. You know, it gives us some character. I mean, see, I just say it's a good idea. So let's do this. So tomorrow, it says Smoke Show Mania 2 nights. Yeah, hey, Hybrid, I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I'm gonna say this a little bit right here. Saying other content creators' names are okay sometimes, but we really want to work away from being that kind of channel. You know, I will deal with my issues accordingly with, you know, whoever puts themselves in that situation. I'll say that because I've been a pretty cool guy thus far, but let's be more mature than them. You know, that one thing that works for more successful content creators is that they don't respond to the haters, or they don't, you know, they don't ever say these haters' names. So let's not speak these people into existence. they can always feel free, more than free, to hit the link. I'm never against that. I mean, I have no qualms with that whatsoever. So, but at the same time, speaketh thy name and might lead viewership to thy channel instead of keeping viewership over here. I don't want to seem bothered by people like that. So if I don't have to be, I mean, they can be bothered by me all day. They can be bothered by my accent all day, but I don't give a shit, man. Not for real. I don't have to. I don't, man. I'm great. I'm fucking great, man. Right now.
Salute to you, brother. Salute to the brothers.
What up, man? What up? Shit.
How you doing, brother?
Yeah, we're 20 minutes in, and let me see. See if we got some thumbs up in here. Yeah, 16 thumbs up. Yay. No thumbs down yet, but it's gonna happen. It's gonna be that one person, and that person's special because that's the person that gets the video.
Can you bring back like the twerking dog? That cracked me up back in the day.
The twerking dog. Oh, okay, shit. I mean, yeah. I used to play this one back in the day, y'all. Yeah. Oh, here it is. They're ridiculous. Like, yeah, like I found that video like 4 years ago. I saw it as an opportunity.
That is not the video to play tonight.
Oh, shit. Right. I mean, for real. Yeah. I mean, I mean, it's not like I'm like gonna suggest people super chat me for a twerking dog because in the principle, the context of such is kind of weird when you think about it. But if it's in the name of comedy, hey, I'm all for it. Shoot. Damn. This is why things like cannabis exist. I mean, for moments like that. Shoot, yeah. It encourages us to seize the opportunity. I don't understand why people don't, understand that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, have a good time, man. You ain't got to be a jackass. People choose to be jackasses.
Yeah, terribly. There's so many misconceptions about cannabis, and a lot of people still are uneducated about the benefits of it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like my motherfucking sanity. Like, coming up here and, having to face mental juggernauts, and that might be by size and stature sometimes, because that's all the fat niggas got. You need a little something to take the edge off and, deal with the reality of the existence of fucking stupidity. Shoot.
Yeah.
So
there's been a couple shows that yeah.
But it's like, this is like a smoke show Saturday. I didn't advertise it earlier. I didn't even know if I was going on tonight. I was just gonna sit. I'm just gonna sit up for a second, man. I was just gonna be like, let me just do some more reflection and work on something else, like some more ideas for the repackaged channel or something. Just do news from there. Shoot, I gotta puff a little bit before I do that shit. I'll do that shit too. I'm not gonna completely stop. I'm not gonna completely stop the news over here. I mean, I'm just gonna kind of release over here and then release over there, but that's gonna be mainly the news channel over there. So just to see how I do. I mean, we had some guys over here that's about that life. I mean, there's one in particular right now is AK Nation News. He got a pretty good following, but I think if I tried it, I could do a little bit better than him. I mean, I'm not doing it to compete with him, but I mean, just for the sake of saying that, I think I could do better. I mean, I can't be the one to say, no, I'm inferior to a motherfucker. I mean, no man should be that way. I mean, I'm inferior to this guy because, such and such. I mean, if it's a by the numbers thing, then that's obvious. That can't be denied. But you know, you gotta have the spirit to do shit. That's what I keep trying to, you know, reinforce to people. I mean, you know, just because a person calls you sorry or says you're a loser doesn't mean you have to believe it. I mean, that's about the weakest, most defeated thing you can do. And shit, I mean, the only person that is ever gonna think that I'm that kind of person is me, because it's got to be me. I don't give a fuck about anybody else at this point. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, and these motherfuckers are like in this space, and you know, even in reality, man, in like, well, the space is reality. This is how you niggas really are. But even in outside life, man, just you notice things here and there. And it's not because you've been on the internet. It's because this is shit you've always noticed. It's not shit that you're making up. It's, you know, it's like, you know, it's almost like trying to convince white people that, you know, the police sometimes can do some, you know, crazy shit to a motherfucker. But, I mean, I'm not saying that I go outside and I always face that, but I mean, you know, I've had some experiences. I'll say that. I mean, seriously, man. I mean, between Alabama and Georgia, man, you don't think I hadn't had those experiences? I can point out 4 or 5 times where I've had those experiences. So I'm a motherfucker that can actually say that, you know, but I know in most cases, you know, people ain't getting blasted like that. I mean, shit, as long as you follow traffic rules and don't run red lights, you all right. I mean, but there have been some despicable incidences, you know, power hungry motherfuckers, and you just like stories that just make you scratch your head. So, well,
I mean, this whole place is turning upside down, and I mean, it's just only thing, you know, I think I can just suggest to everyone is just get prepared. Yeah. Get prepared. I mean, a lot of us are, you know, we are bickering over things that are trivial when you think about the things that's happening in the world. If you even pay attention to things that's happening in the world, you need to start paying attention to things that's happening in the world. So, you know, we got to start being vigilant, you know what I'm saying? And that's it. You know, that's where my mind is at right now. And, you know, as you as a content creator, you know, I've been watching you for you know, now a couple years. So I'm like, man, take your time. The greatest gift that I have is longevity. So, you know, you crawl before you walk before you run, then you run before you fly. And brother, you definitely, you not crawling, you not walking, you're running. So when we with you, so you know what I'm saying, you know, don't pay attention to the haters. When you get haters, you doing something right.
I guess. I mean, you know, I'm just, I think I'm just a person just like anybody else. I mean, you know what I mean? But it just, for the sake of argument and for the sake of response to people like that, you know, I'm still here. I mean, you know, what the fuck you gonna do? What the fuck have you done to prevent anything from happening? I mean, this is why I'm saying that for people like that, and I've already said it, they're wasting their time. I mean, just be better. Just be the better content creator. I don't have to be. Go ahead, bro.
Like these internet niggas is crazy. Cause like I was over there over a fucking like Brain Trust and like MOT was over there.
Hey, Andre. Let's I appreciate your presence here. Don't believe me when I say this, but let's slow down the mentioning other content creators. It's you know, that'll hurt them even more. I don't need to give them any more energy. You can say those guys, you can imply, but saying their name straight up, nah, we ain't gonna do that no more. They can say my name all they want now. You know, give me the publicity. Thank you guys.
Like the thing that I've noticed is like being over there is they like you even more real than these dudes do, because like you're just like anybody, like if you got something to say, you come up and talk your shit. Yeah,
they don't want to do that. They think I'm gonna be like everybody else, just mute them up. And I had to mute Rael that night. You know, that's I'm gonna try not to say his name either, but and it was only because he was trying to talk through me on my platform. That was disrespectful after I let him talk and say everything he had to say. And, you know, just it's I know that I'm in an environment where niggas don't care. I mean, if you're going to complain about a smoke show and complain about me having these type deals, why are you doing that shit? And I mean, it was a smoke show. That was a smoke show that night. Yeah. Awesome. You know, he got a chance to talk, you know, and I should have understood that not everybody's going to have the principle that I have. Just because I let you talk doesn't mean that you're going to let me talk. So, like, people want a ruthless set of circumstances. And I've always said I'm a ruthless, nice guy. But I'm also a heterosexual, masculine man. You know, whether people want to, you know, I don't give a fuck what anyone else says about it either. I mean, you know, and you should, and if you feel that way about yourself, you shouldn't give a fuck about what people say about it either. I mean, shit. I mean, you know, I get fucking tired of everybody always like trying to do this bullshit where they default to sex and trying to lower you to the child's viewpoint because you're a black man. I mean, and it is as plain as that. I mean, you should be insulted. I mean, and people like will say shit like, "Oh yeah, I ain't worried about nothing like that, man. That don't bother me. That don't bother me." Yeah, it should. I mean, yes, that's a good look for people who have tough skins and navigate, you know, about. But I mean, when you're in a conversation and, you know, someone does take exception to it and you attack that motherfucker for it, what are you doing? You're attack dogging at the end of the day. I mean, you know, you know, you talk about, you know, people wanting to negotiate with Keisha, but you guys have already thrown in the towel. Like, get the fuck out of here with that shit. But go ahead, Andre. Go ahead.
Yeah, like, the problem I'm having with these kind of guys is like, they're trying to say that their message is more important and like they're coming with more like
prove it
content
in
comparison to like what is being spoken about in the space.
Prove it.
Like when I listen to them, it's like I only hear them talking shit about other people, and and like the thing is, it's like when I even try to agree with them, when I'm just like yeah, like I agree with word like on certain points, like of
you
talking about, like they're timing me out and they're fucking blocking me and shit. I'm just like, that's crazy. I'm like,
well, yes. I mean, look, guys. Like, as far as your wrenches down there, you know what I've always said. If somebody down there really talking real spicy, trying to post porno and, you know, trying to spam the chat and be obnoxious with it, you know, block that person. And I always do, you know. I get them out of here. You know, if a person talking like real disrespectful, like, you know, y'all some bullet bags, you know, like really toxic divester crowd, you know, get rid of them too. I mean, it's you know, we don't need them. They're discarded, you know, people like that. I mean, Simp Nation, I expect you guys to handle it with words. Like, you know, is that simple. That's how you handle those guys. You don't block those guys. You don't time those guys out unless they're being like, you know, God, like I said, dead black men, fuck them, bullet bag, all this, and then, you know, trying to drop like obvious language that will get my channel demonetized, stuff like that. But strong opinions, you know, you leave them people alone. You either defeat those strong opinions or you don't say anything to that person. And if women are trying to purposely be rude, you know, I think Roger runs a pretty good policy with that. If they're trying to be rude, just ignore them. You know, or you let me handle them. I mean, it is what it is at this point. I mean, I don't have to be nice to anybody on this channel. It is what it is. But you guys, I mean, just make it a welcome environment for a difference of opinion and dissenting opinion. This channel, in the past, it got the reputation that people with different opinions weren't welcome here. And I would like to clean that up a little bit. So, you know, people who want to sit up there and just say the shit that they like, you know, bullshit, like, you know, this space did this space that, they got a welcome platform to come up. This is not an echo chamber. I mean, like, go ahead.
Copy that.
Yeah, it's like basically the other day, like I was over on like High City shit, and he was talking his shit, and for whatever reason, Gabe got brought up. Somebody was talking about Gabe G as basically it was like a representation of Gabe A, you know, like Gabe G. So it was representation. Sorry, a representation of Gabe A, and
representation of Gabe A. What do you mean by that? And once again, Ty City's cool, whatever. He says I sneak diss him. He can also hit the link. I mean, I guess you know he feels like he's too good or something. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that. So that's for him. But so if he wants to talk about a sneak diss, that wasn't a sneak diss. So
it was a representation of Gabe A.
But what is this representation of Gabe A? I need context, and then we need to stop, like I said, mentioning other content creators because I will say some shit. All right.
It was a dude that looked just like Gabe A. And like dudes were clowning him in the chat, but yeah, like the fucked up thing is like I actually defended the guy because I was just like, bruh, like you know, like even though Gabe A be on his bullshit, like he actually is like he's honest, like I can see the honesty in like what he's talking about, and then he was just like you're a BGS fucking follower. I'm just like,
oh
bro,
god,
I was literally just defending you. I didn't have to at all.
Oh man, I mean, my suggestion,
like, that's crazy.
my suggestion that I mean, even if you don't agree with Gabe A, you know, be like Gabe A in the way that you stand on your square. I can at least respect that. I mean, you know, we have to respect something like that. You know, he don't exactly always say things that people agree with, and he does taunt people. He does poke at people. He's not innocent, but you know, he's a good guy at the end of the day. I can see that. So I mean, you know, I know he's gotten on people's nerves. He said some shit about Roger. I mean, you know, I'm not too particular a fan of people who say anything about Crew, but if Crew say he don't give a fuck about those people, why should I? So, I mean, at the end of the day, but I mean, that's what, you know, I'm an individual at the end of the day. You know, it ain't like it's some type of 50 Cent situation. I mean, you know, if you are cool with me, you are free to roam about. I don't care. Like, I mean, unless you're talking shit with aforementioned people, but you know, I mean, here's the thing: if they say something and you want to about me specifically, and you want to bring it up, and you want to bring it up at smoke shows, that is fine. I won't run from that. I will never run from that. In fact, I would like to know more about stuff like that, but casual mentions, nah, we ain't gonna do that.
That's kind of the problem that I have with these kind of dudes, because like having conversations with them is like I can literally tell them, and they'll interrupt me as soon as I start speaking.
They're gonna do it anyway.
Like basically, it's like I agree with some of the stuff that you say, but just the way that you're going about it, like it's not the way to do it. Like, yeah,
they'll tell you it's passion though, but you know, they're just being dicks. Yeah, there's no need to be condescending. I don't care how much more intelligent you think that you are than another person. I mean, shit, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, guys, it's just like I said, happy 420. So what's the name, Matt Raven? What's the name of the shit that you smoked today?
Okay, I'm waiting for the questions. I relaxed on some $100 OG, and I'm actually chilling tonight. Actually, on my Chocolo, celebrating. It's the final harvest of that, and I'm getting ready for another cycle.
All right. You know why I asked? You know why I asked that? Because I knew you had an answer. Like that simple.
Yeah. Like I was actually over on I was actually over on the BBT, and I was told I was too stupid to have a conversation with them.
Oh, okay. That's awesome. You know, that's why everybody likes him.
Yeah, I was too stupid to have a conversation with them. And, yeah.
I mean, I'm serious, man. You know, that's what makes them so popular. Like, you know, when you talk to people like that, you know, I want to ensure that I'm not here, you know, to talk to people like that. Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm not saying that as a virtue signal. I'm not, you know, I would rather our people get along. I would rather black men get along. I know that's not everybody's idea. I know that much. So I'm not gonna be unrealistic, I would say. You know, I'm not gonna sit there and believe that everybody's idea is my idea and my idea should be everybody else's idea. No, you know, that's what bitches do, you know, and there's a lot of bitches around here and, you know, they got the same parts we got. I mean, you know, they have the same skin color, you know, all this other shit. So that's the dose of reality. You know, is not that I feel less about my brethren and my people. You know, there's been some positive examples too, you know, and those are the people that you should continue to, you know, fuck with and, you know, just work with and not just focus on, you know, what anybody else has to say. Like they're the true academia or whatever. It's just it, you know, you adjust with the times, you adapt. I mean, I think the problem with a lot of people that they just haven't adapted. I mean, it's, you know, and you're talking to a person that, you know, I still myself have strides to make, and, you know, I ain't got much time to make them. I'm saying that because of the age I am, you know, I mean, you know, these 1 in a million shot stories that I hear out here, you know, I'm not trying to pay attention to them. I'm trying to stay grounded in reality. You know, if things are to work out, I really have to grind it. You know, I'm just trying to pull out all the energy and all the stops, you know, before it's all over with. You know, and I mean, I don't give a fuck what a young person says at this point. You know, I don't give a fuck what an old nigga say. I don't care, man. I don't fucking care at this point, man. It's just, it's about one person, and it's that little girl. That's what it is at the end of the day. That little girl I got. So fuck everybody and what you got to say, period, about whatever you think everybody's situation is. We should be here to encourage each other. We should be here to, you know, because I'm tired of this shit with these people that say that black men can't get it together. And then they go to people like that and actually think that they are black men that got it together by their constant dissent on a regular basis. So, I mean, I just want everybody to understand at the end of the day what my position is. I'd rather work with you than against you, but please don't be against me on purpose. I mean, you know, cause you know, we can all make things happen. I mean, that's just what it is. And I'm not saying things that, you know, to try to portray myself as some type of, you know, fake badass or anything like that, because at the end of the day, it's just the internet is just us talking. And at the end of the day, your personality is what matters the most when it comes to YouTube. When people put their personality into good information, then you can make some good strides. I mean, I'm not saying they don't have good information. You know, I can be a prick all I want about, you know, the information that they put out, but their delivery is just absolute trash. It's trash. It's a trash fucking delivery. And, you know, I'm in a needless fucking feud, like not really a feud, because I really don't care at the end of the day. But I'm here sitting here because it was brought up. I'm discussing it. It's just their delivery is fucking trash. Like, you know, and that's what it is. So here's the thing: if they have done me any benefit, is that I want to improve my delivery. You know, because I don't want my delivery to be trash. You know how some kids get raised by shitty parents and they do well anyway because they don't want to end up like that. That's what it is, man. You know, and I'm not trying to give them some parental like power or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because if there's a comparison, maybe I'm the parent, you know, maybe I stop by, you know, the mother's house before the dad took the mother out on the first date, and she just never told. You know, kind of like a Bridges of Madison County situation. But you know, I'm just establishing what the position is at the end of the day. I mean, it's I don't have to be bothered with them motherfuckers. You know, you have nothing to show me. You have nothing to teach me. If you suck in your delivery, you have nothing to teach anyone. If your delivery sucks.
Well, Kevin, man, I just got to say that, you know, with knowing us Gen X, that likelihood we probably knew the mom and they don't know. That's possibly true.
No, I mean, at the end of the day, man, that's what it is, man. See, some of these young guys that screaming old nigga in this space, man. You know what they did? They were high schoolers that always saw the girls that were their age get picked up by the guy in the car, you know, sneak off during lunch and then come back, you know, straightening up her hair, you know, and coming back to class. You know what I'm saying? You know, they saw that. So every time, you know, they run across an older guy, that's that possibility. Or, you know, somebody that was splacking their mom while their dad was at work, you know, while they were at school, you know. It's always that possibility, and that built up such resentment and such an embedment of hatred for the older guy. Now they get a chance to lash out on YouTube, call people old niggas and such, and you know what I'm saying, and try to question sexuality all the time because, you know, back then, like, I
noticed the ageism, and I'm like, whoa. It's like classroom again. What?
Yeah.
Hold on, bro. These old niggas gotta go. They really do.
I mean, look, guy. I get it. I understand. I mean, sometimes old niggas gotta go. Sometimes young niggas gotta shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying, man? You know. I mean, but
nah, fuck around,
man. Look, it's cool. Man, look, it just, you know, just I mean, from the way it looks, I mean, I have to worry about me. I'm just saying, at the end of the day, I have to work on me. It ain't about what them niggas thinking about. Is what's going on over here. Focus on being the best content creator I can be and just fucking do it. Like, that's it. Just do it. Stop talking about it. Just do it. You know, that's what and that's what irks me about that situation. Stop talking about it. Just do it. All they do is talk about it and then bring somebody else up. I don't want to be that content creator, but I will say what I have to. So, you know, so don't be trying to ambush me doing interviews, guys. I didn't get ambushed on Truism. You know, I mean, it could have happened. I gave him the same terms. I mean, once you open up that panel, people can come up and say whatever they want. So, you know, so I said that on Truth As I Know It. So I really shouldn't see it as an ambush for real. But, you know, that's what people called it. They called it an ambush. So it is what it is, man. It is. I don't feel attacked. I had a good time doing that shit. So,
okay. Wow. Okay, I had no idea being a content creator is stressful.
Yeah, I mean, I try not to, like, it's stressful for them. I hope it doesn't, like, look stressful for me. I mean, you know, I might have seemed stressed at one point, but I don't like to seem stressed, man. Seeming stressed in front of folks has always fucked me up in a grand way. I mean, and it's just like, it's not a good policy. It's not a policy I should ever use. You know, people want me to do this Unleash the Fury crap. Like, bruh, I mean, I'm old. Like, I'm getting to that age. I'm supposed to be the chill type. You know, I'm supposed to be that cool nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, just like cool as far as like my mentality overall. Not some, oh, that guy's cool over there. No, I don't go in places looking for that. I mean, just you know, just a chill motherfucker. Just calm the fuck down. Calm the fuck down. Why can't others be the same? I guess because differences, you know, we're all different people. you know, that, you know, some of us seem to believe that we have so much at stake. Like everything is on the line, everything is at stake, you know, the political futures of black men. I mean, and that's something that I mean,
some soldiers on duty 24/7, 365 out a year. That, yeah, a lot of us are different. They got to learn how to cope. But the cool
Mark. Oh, don't say that word, man. Don't say that word, cope. Oh, that's what got me in trouble.
Oh, like, I'm sorry.
Shit. Oh shit. Yeah, what up, Marcus Romero Productions? MRP. Like, said, Kev, what's good? What's good yourself, man? Like, we up in here 420 and or as of right now on the East Coast, 421 in oh shit, thunder's outside. The fuck is going on out there, man? Shit. So, how Andre, how was your week in YouTube? Was it fun? Was it interesting times?
I was about to go give Angry Man a little bit of smoke.
Oh God. Yeah, man, you with the shits, man. What's going on, man?
What is up with you? Well,
because I see that he actually just posted a link for a little bit of smoke. So I was gonna give him a little bit of smoke.
Oh, okay. All right. Yes. Yeah. Maybe that's what I need to do, man. When people post links talking about, man, I want some smoke, man. I should go up there and give them smoke. I mean, I don't even have to know why. I mean, just
yeah, like that's the whole shit. It's like, well, when niggas post links, it's like you're asking for a problem. So,
like, yeah, you want some smoke, nigga? Like, yeah, what, what kind of smoke they like? Shit, what kind of smoke you gonna give me? Your name, nigga. Your name, like, just anything. I mean, I'm gonna try that one time, see what happens. See how long it takes me to get kicked out. The conversation, like, because you know people will do that.
Well, it's like I'm not like hopping up trying to give niggas smoke. It's just like I'm hopping up and like
man, be a troublemaker.
I'm not trying to be a troublemaker. It's like I'm trying to have like uncomfortable conversations that like people are not necessarily like willing to have like normally, because typically like dudes in these spaces like they're like they want to like dick ride other dudes and shit, like, so they're not willing to have like conversations that are like outside of the norm.
Shit.
Like, tell me I'm lying.
You don't see what we see, man. I mean, look at that last line. I want all the smoke, all of you. For real? That man is a smokeless motherfucker, man. Like this
nigga look pretty zesty.
See, a motherfucker like that can hit the link too. Now, and I don't think tonight is a good night for anybody. But you know, I'm gonna stay on long enough. I'm gonna try to do this motherfucker about 4-5 hours. See what happens. Like shit. We doing this tonight. I want all the smoke, all of you. What the fuck? You know, Jermaine Stewart 2.0. Goddamn, just we.
You something else, Kevin. You something else.
Man. Shit. Let me get.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and step down. I need to work on my NPK formula for this upcoming cycle. I am documenting it, so when I get my channel started, if you guys got some questions about cannabis, the benefits of it, you got any serious questions about it, y'all know I like to trip out in chat. I know I'm around, so I'm always there for you, and I definitely like the hard stuff.
I'm talking about like your NPK, but are you soil, or are you hydro, or are you aeroponics? Like, what are you doing?
Oh, I know how to do aeroponics. I mean, I know how to do aeroponics. I know how to do autos. I know how to do hydro and soil. So far, I've been doing hydro. Hydro is like the best. I mean, you make most money off of it.
Interesting.
Yeah, hydroponics. You know, as they mention in rap songs. Hydro, can't let it be hydro. Like, man, come on.
Aeroponics is actually the best. Like aeroponics is actually the best.
Aeroponics and hydro are pretty much the tops. Yeah. But I mean, now again, I mean, it's a. I mean, it really. I mean, again, it really depends on when it comes to soil. I mean, I can't count soil out. You can't really count soil out, even though it takes the longest. But it depends on how you amend the soil. I can get into all that detail long later. I don't want to turn this into a science show. But other than that, I got some questions. Y'all know I'm gonna be around. Kevin, I would also suggest to you, as a content creator, you probably want to look into a strain called Dance Hall. If it's a type of sativa dominant. Well, it's a blend. It's actually a blend. Yeah, this is sativa.
Dance Hall.
Yeah, it's specifically it's better in the winter months, but primarily this type of strain is good for anxiety, as well as it's a strain that doesn't necessarily give you couch lout, but it makes you want to get up and get things done. So as far as creativity, it can boost it. You also want to look at indicas. I got a lot of creativity indicas that I'm used toward my content creation over time. But, you know, again, I'm going to be around and I'll always be able to give you some suggestions as I learn more. And my customers are calling me the artist now. So I'm like, yeah.
Word.
All right. I'm always going to be down for you.
Word. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, appreciate your support.
Always. And I done sat on the sidelines of this whole Black Manosphere, tapping into content creators here and there, getting fed up with content creators from here and there. However, I still stay in the same circles of the founders, and I've now been actually listening to a couple lessons of BGS. Finally, after all this time, after so many people done talked about him, I've got a chance to listen to some of his teaching. So I'm learning, I'm growing, and from each and every single one of you guys have helped me out. I know I've been kind of rager, but that's really just one side of me. The other side, y'all have helped me with, and I've become a master, and I appreciate it. And I'm going to return that favor to y'all. I mean that.
Word.
All right.
Word. So, no problemo, man. You know, you're always welcome.
Peace out, y'all. RPM, salute to you, bro.
Salute to you too, brother.
All right, bro. Peace out, y'all.
Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man. Shit. First time, man. Shoot, I had to put up a picture. I ain't know shit. You know, they trying to porn bomb motherfuckers like shit, I said some shit. I don't want to have to take it down. Like
shit, so what's good? How you doing? Say what's up.
Okay, cool, man. Shit. How long have you had these capabilities?
I just gained these capabilities tonight. I just figured out the StreamYards.
Oh, word. So, okay, man. Yeah. Shit. I mean, I guess whenever you feel like coming up, man. Shit.
Yeah. Definitely. I'll come back up here.
Word. Cool. So you got anything? You got anything to add or say per se?
Not per se yet. I was just listening into the conversation while I was cleaning house and everything. Wanted to come in and 420, say hi to everybody.
Yeah. So did you 420 it up?
I'm 420ing it up right now.
Word. Proper.
Properly, man.
Yeah.
Andre, what's good, brother? Andre sound like you checked out.
I'm not sure why I was called out, but I'm doing all right. What's good, bro?
Nothing
so you
much,
were called
brother.
out.
He said he called out.
No, he said he was not sure why he was called out.
Yeah, like I'm not sure why I was called out, but what's good, bro?
No, he was just shouting you, man.
Yeah, I was just shouting you out, brother.
Yeah, that's it, man. Damn. That man ready to fire. Damn, Andre. ready. Hey, motherfucker, like, they do minding my motherfucking business. That's what I'm doing right now. Like,
locked and loaded.
I'm ready for war. So
yeah, man.
Yeah,
Shoot. What's good, Chaos?
What's good, man? How's everything, man?
Yeah, everything is great.
Oh, that's good. It's good to hear. It's good to hear. So, what to say? I just saw Andre. Yeah, if you notice, if you didn't really look at anybody's channel, examine closely. You always gotta check if the videos that anybody does is still up. You get me? Because usually it's descripted in the videos. Just a little pointer. A heads up. You understand me?
Okay.
Yeah, but besides that, no, that was something I was trying to explain, Andre. But don't worry. Besides the point,
I'm not sure why you were like kind of like I'm not sure why you're like why you're why you were positioning me in your conversation that you're trying to have. I'm not sure why you're doing that.
Repeat that.
I'm not sure why you were like making me the target of your conversation. I'm not sure why that's happening.
No, I was watching from another channel, but besides that, we're gonna move forward. Kevin.
What's good?
In regards to 420, have you blown enough 420 today?
No, but I did quite a bit before I went on the air.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I want to.
You know why this day is so special? Because not only whoever created, but also this is Adolf Hitler's birthday.
Right?
Okay, awesome. Shit. I mean, I didn't fucking know that, and I don't care.
Yesterday, technically.
Oh, yesterday. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well, we know.
Yeah, but you know that's something else, and he was a painter. You know that guy was a painter.
Yeah. And supposedly he invented the game of chess. I'm not sure how true that is.
What do you mean game of chess?
They said that Hitler came with chess. He was one of the people that
chess been around for centuries, since the ancient
Egyptians. You know what I'm saying? But they said that him and somebody else. This is just one of the things that I need to go research. But
whoever made that, that's false.
Okay,
that's like he definitely didn't invent the game of chess. Like, no, he didn't.
Okay, glad to clear that up.
Yeah. Whoever told you that chess been around since last century or close to 89 years is a lie.
I thought Egyptians came up with chess.
Nah.
No?
Nope. Well, most Caucasians don't really come up with nothing. They're still most of everything anyway. If we look at and one thing I discovered is someone showed a picture of some things back in ancient time that depicts chess.
Right.
What for real? They drew. Well, they showed a picture. What they took they had a camera back then. Like what was?
No. They has some in hieroglyphs. They drew
hieroglyphics. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like the concept and even the creation itself. You get me? So anybody that said that chess has been around for almost 80 or 90 years, it's not really true.
Oh, okay. That's okay.
Because remember, chess is a thinking man's game. It's a game where you have to think. Yeah.
You know what else is a thinking man's game?
What's that?
Pussy.
Pussy is definitely a thinking man's game. It is definitely a thinking. The thing about pussy nowadays is though that I hate or whatnot. You really have to agree with a bitch. Doesn't matter how wrong she is to get any goddamn where with her. You get what I'm saying?
I mean, no, or you can you can be the dominant type, you know, without being an asshole, complete jerk. I mean, I mean, a lot of women respect that. They respect the honest word. I mean, don't
Yeah.
pull back and feel like you can't say what you want. That's what's wrong with a lot of you guys around here. You know, say what the fuck you feel.
want?
Like, it,
What?
I mean, you
find
know,
out
don't strike out, but you know what I'm saying. But you know,
Yeah, I strike out where I am because a bitch will try to tone police you. She be worried about how it sounds more than the message that I'm trying to relay to her and everything. And this, Baltimore is not the place to be dating, man.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I don't live in Baltimore, so I would you would know more about that than I do.
Yeah, Baltimore's hard. Home of Jada Pinkett, Krishan Rock. We got a lot of those walking around here.
Oh shit! It must be something in the water.
I don't know. It could be something in the water, something they smoking,
or it could be the same thing. A lot of these guys in these different places say. It just, I mean, it's worth a look. I would say.
Yeah, we can start to study on it,
man. So, yeah. So, I don't know, man. I'm trying to I don't know, I'm trying to come up with something like, let's say, for real, man. You can get lost sometime, man. It's like, as a guy, you can only run your mouth so much. I would say that. Right. Yeah,
I feel you. I definitely feel you in that one.
Yeah. So Andre.
Yeah.
Oh, you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay. Yeah, you about well, shoot. Well, what's going on around this around these interwebs or something like that?
Well, like I was about to wild out because like talking about like this kind of shit. It's like sometimes you gotta get back to like the bare minimum, which is
yeah.
Like
okay. All right.
Okay. All right. Let me.
That was kind of
loud.
Yeah.
Yeah. The music.
Quiet, but sometimes you gotta get back.
To the bare minimum.
Okay, so sometimes you gotta get back. You're talking open.
Right.
No. He's he is a double talk, so I muted him. Go ahead, Andre, because that was your voice's feedback.
Well, sometimes you gotta like get back to it, where it's the ruthlessness like is gonna have to show. Unfortunately, it shouldn't have to be that case, but like for the society to perform the way that it should perform, unfortunately, you're gonna have to do shit like that. You get what I'm trying to say?
What, set things right? That what you're saying?
Yeah, to set things right.
To set things straight, to have to I don't know, take the bull by the horns per se. Put a foot on someone's neck. Is that what you're talking about?
Pretty much, like, unfortunately. Pretty much.
So what? You disagree with my approach?
I think?
Yeah. Are you like these people that say, Kale's being too nice, Kale being too agreeable, Kale should just pounce and attack? No, man. That can't ever be me. Like that's what everybody else does, man. It's like it's like I do a great enough job with that. I do a great enough job with that. But it's like, dude, if that's what's gonna draw people, man, then I don't know. I mean, I can't. I can't be what they say I am. Like, I can't be that guy that's like problematic. If I can't do it, if I can't do it another way, I mean, besides that, then I ain't gonna do it. It's not worth it, and it makes really smart people not want to be here. So I'm not I'm not with it. I get it. Some people don't want peace. They want war. But I mean, I'd rather deal with peace. I got too much I got to deal with on my own to be trying to sit there and worry about some arguing with some internet nigga, man, for real. Like, I just got to put it that way. Just put out good information and that's it. Just be appealing to your crowd. That's it. I don't need that other shit. I just need to just keep it as real as possible. That's all I need. If people want to get in that shit and that's what attract people, that shit gonna get stale. I mean, some people can make it produce, make it good. It's just mentioning folks all the time. That's just not. I mean, I don't believe I'm ready to confront that. I'd rather be good myself first. Maybe if I get to a point where there are people, if I get a big enough real crowd, of people that are just like the people that are watching right now, that's what I want. It doesn't have to be people here just for superficial reasons. It's not that's not a real thing. What that boils down to is, that those are the people that say it's just the internet, but want everybody to take them seriously. I don't want those people. I mean, they can watch. Of course they can. They can always watch. But if they're just, this is a smoke show. Let me tell you something. This is by far, and just based on, I had a great conversation. I really did. But hey, tonight wasn't a smoke show. I called it a smoke show, but it's not a smoke show at all. It needs to be a smoke show in order for it to be a smoke show. At the end of the day, this is not it. This needs to be something better than that. Maybe the haters are right sometimes. Maybe they are. You guys respect me, but hey, who am I kidding? I'm supposed to be that guy at the end of the day. I can't display traits that say I'm not that guy. Yeah. So just take that how y'all want. Seriously. Yeah. I just want to be positive for once. So, anybody got anything else to say?
Yeah, you can't focus on your haters if you ever want to move forward.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
You just do what you do. When you know that you're doing it right, people will hate automatically.
Well, okay.
That's what they do, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're always gonna.
I'm just gonna take a wiser person's advice. I'm just gonna be myself. That's
exactly.
all it's gonna be. So exactly. I don't need to be a character. You know what I'm saying? Hey. Andre, anything else? Because I'm about to shut it down. Yeah. Andre.
I'm not sure if I should say this, but I do have a neighbor that making a problem for me. So
make a problem.
Yeah, like noise complaints. So
they're getting noise complaints from about you. They're making noise complaints.
Yeah, about me.
Oh, okay. And where has that gone? Like, I mean, are you in danger of being evicted? What's going on?
Well, like the fact that like they're actually doing this noise complaint thing is like making me have to consider whether I should cause harm to this person that's like
what
doing it. Yeah, I don't play.
Okay. What are they just knocking on your door saying you're making too much noise, or are they informing an authority or a higher person? Like,
yes, they are informing a higher person. So I'm just like I might have to like I I don't have to, but
No,
it,
you
it's
don't.
it, it, it's annoying me to the point where I think that I might have to, right? Which I don't like. I shouldn't have to do that, but like they're annoying me to that point where it's like I might have to like put you back in your fucking place because you're fucking pissed me off.
All right. If it's like a Karen-esque situation, I don't know what advice to give you. What I would say is don't do anything that's gonna fuck you up, because then at the end of the day, who gets what they want if you're removed? I mean, they do. So, I mean, gotta be a little smarter than that, man. I know you're tired of it, but look, man, I mean, they want to see you fucked up more than you want to see them fucked up. And, that's a very realistic thing. I mean, I understand it, but I wouldn't suggest you do
Well, it's
anything
like
stupid.
yeah, like for me, like with people like this, it's kind of like yes, I understand the whole thing, and it's like, but for me, it's like I can make you disappear in a heartbeat, and
Oh God,
Mm.
you want to move in
Wow.
silence.
I don't want
Yeah.
to have those kind of conversations.
You
but I
want
can
you
make
want to
you
move in
disappear.
silence, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
I get it. I understand, like, that, but this I mean, this ain't the space to say crazy shit like that, man. I mean, I can't allow that. I mean, I understand, like, people get me to that point too. I mean, they've got me to that point in the past. So, I mean, but I'm talking about internet stuff. Like, people said some crazy shit that there's nothing I can do anything about. Ain't like I'm gonna go to their house, because you don't never know what a person got at their house. I mean, it would
No.
just be honestly, it'd just be really stupid to fuck yourself up. That's nobody wants to hear. Nobody wants to hear people say anything like that, especially on platforms such as these that are highly scrutinized. Before many reasons. They don't want us saying the shit that we say because we're pointing out problems that they want to perpetuate about, and stereotypes about black men in the media.
Black
And
man, right.
there is no way that should be our representation. No way.
Right.
There's
Yeah, like-
no. I mean, so I don't condone or endorse doing anything to anyone except for what they volunteer to do, like a woman opening her legs for sex, or if somebody wants to actually get into agreed upon fist fight match or something like that. But outside of that, man.
Well, Kev, my apologies. You asked me like what I was thinking, and like that was what I was thinking at that current
Okay, I mean, I'm glad you
And,
brought that to the forefront.
Yeah.
So I could help you, and I mean,
it's
if you
not
whether you feel
appropriate.
like you help me or not,
It's not
I mean, go ahead.
appropriate for it's
I
not
know.
appropriate for like your channel and whatnot. So my apologies. I
We are
should've
black
said-
men being brutally honest. That was what you brutally honestly thought were thinking at the time. So, I mean, it fits the theme of the channel. But if I see an opportunity to say, hey, that what you thinking could be handled 10 times better than what you're talking about, then, I do, I understand, like that, why things like that have to come up on here. I'm not going to run away from it, but I'm not going to say, yeah, go fuck that motherfucker up. I'm not going to say that. No. I've gotten, I've gotten this old for a reason. Say that. I mean, and time is not, tomorrow's not guaranteed to anyone. But
Right.
If you got a chance to have that tomorrow, I want you to have it. I mean, for real. So, I mean, I want you to do what you need to do in order to have another tomorrow, because it's not my intention to see a black man do anything like that. If it's what you're thinking, I used to think about shit like that too. You know what I do? I go play Street Fighter. I go play Mortal Kombat. I'll be okay. It's kind of a therapy for me,
Yeah.
but I would never. Go ahead.
They were saying find the outlet because I understand where he's coming from. I'm having the same issue with the people that live upstairs above me. They have two badass children, and all these kids do is stomp on the floor and everything. So I've contacted the landlord. I've been living in this apartment with my daughter for about 2 years now, 2.5 years, something around that area. And from the first week, they've been making this noise. So I approached them about the noise, and the woman cursed me out. So from there, I filed a complaint with the city because when they make this noise, it's after hours and everything. And I gotten the police involved. I called the police on them. Now, they started to slow up, but they were still doing it out of spite. So I told the landlord, I gave them the ultimatum, you're either going to get me a new apartment because this is actually breaking my lease. And my lease says you're going to provide a safe and quiet place, you know. So you press everybody that's in the situation who you need to press about getting these people to leave you alone, you know. Sometimes you got to do a couple of things that you don't want to do. I hate the police, but at the same time, if I have a paper trail, you know, if anything goes wrong, you know, what he was thinking or something to a minor nature, you know what I'm saying? Then I have a paper trail saying that I complained about this and nobody took care of the situation. Fortunately enough, in my case, the landlord came around after I said, either I'm going to move out or you're going to get me a new apartment. And he got them to stay quiet. They've been quiet for the last month. You know, I don't know what they threatened them with, but it worked.
Oh, okay. All right. So you read your lease. But
Yeah.
Andre, there I think what he's saying is there are steps that you can take if you feel like that your own personal rights are being obstructed. You know,
Exactly.
yeah. So, you know, just you know, read up on, you know, what you signed and see what you're entitled to as far as, you know, that goes, because people take advantage of you, man. You know, they try to do, you know, they try to use these tactics to intimidate you, and you know, I don't want to be intimidated by anybody either. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I mean, I know how you feel. It's like there are things that you can't do anything. I had a situation happen to me, and then, you know, this is local. This is nothing internet or anything like that, and you know, I couldn't control it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and ultimately I had to understand that. I mean, it's not in like I'm just speaking on in terms of mindset. You know, I mean, our situations are very different, but you know, it was a situation myself that I felt I was, you know, slipping control from. You know, that I didn't have any control over, and it involved money. You know, I feel like I should have access to whatever I earned, and somebody else that, you know, shared my skin color felt like I didn't. So that made for a very sucky day. And, you know,
Yeah.
although I feel like kicking shit over and cursing people out, you know, when I curse the people out, you know, what good would that do? All it does is make them not want to, you know, do what the fuck that I felt like they should have did anyway. You know, it's going to make them like, it's actually, I felt like they enjoyed it a little bit after they saw my reaction. And, you know, just this whole thing was, I wasn't feeling it because it was like, my whole thing is I come up here and I really want the best for my people. And, you know, and I don't know if I can really say my people at the end of the day, you know, after, you know, some experiences like that. I try to keep my resolve, but, you know, at the same time, that shit gets tough. It does. I mean, it makes you have this awkwardly negative viewpoint on things that you had already been taught was the other way. And it is something that was instilled in me because of the very part of history that I did come from. I had family members that were in the middle of that shit. And I expect, and I have this constant mindset that I expect better from my people. Like, I just expect better. And I'm not getting it in 2024. And it's disappointing. It really is. I don't want to hear the political mumbo jumbo when it comes to this mindset. You coming to me, people come to me talking about, so, oh, we got to do this, we got to do that for our ancestors, for people who, die for us and to have this right. But in their everyday lives, it is bullshit.
Yep.
It's utter fucking bullshit. And don't tell me it isn't. And this week I found out very fucking quick. And not the things that were my fault. I'm not talking about those things. Not the things that were my fault. Because there were a couple things that happened that were my fault this week. But that shit snowballed. Like, it's just like, shit. But I'm punching it out. I can't sit in the corner. I can't say, woe is me. I can't say, oh my God, this is how good it's gonna be. Like, why give up? I tell all of y'all, don't give up. Why would I tell you that if I give up? Like, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculousness out here, man. It's hard. It's hard to deal with motherfuckers these days, man.
It really is.
Yeah. You have to fight for the most comfortable lifestyle possible these days, because if you don't, you gotta deal with motherfuckers like that. And that's not a good thing, man. So definitely people in this space that have really good advice, I mean, about how you can improve your life, my suggestion is that you take it. I mean, just don't waste any time with it. You know what I'm saying? Is you don't want you want to position yourself to be in the least fucked up position.
That is a great point that you made, because this motherfucker, like, I have been considering taking his fucking head off, and I'm gonna fall back on that, but
yeah, I mean, you want to take his head off? Let's face it, if you want to take his head off, you'd have been did it. You'd have been done it.
yeah, like, his head is still on the chopping block. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I know. It's a great vision in your head, a fun vision in your head. You know what I'm saying? It's therapeutic to want to knock a motherfucker's head off, like Jason in that. In Jason, was it Jason Takes Manhattan? When old boy was trying to slug it out. I just don't want that to be. I don't want that to be you, man. The man Fist was horrible at the end of that shit, man. Yeah.
He was like, "Go ahead and hit me," like, bloop, knocked his head into the trash can.
Yeah, that was horrible. But that was also a horror movie. I mean, I remember, like, some years ago they edited the footage, like, remember when Jason kicked over the radio?
Yeah,
like, yeah, in the internet clip, I think I saw it on Facebook. The radio was playing whipping Nate. Oh man. Yeah, Mr. Milson said, I forgot today when people held the giggle fields. Man, that shit happen every day. You don't need 420 to do that. You don't.
No.
Yeah, Ray Hummer. I mean, I've never needed 420 to do that. I was like, I'm waiting. It's like weed Christmas. No, it ain't. It's just, do the usual thing you do every day, except for on 420.
It's kind of backwards.
Yeah, it kind of is. But hey, shoot.
You brought up a point earlier that had me reflecting on something I seen today. You know how I'm always looking through videos, Kev. There's a new video, Sexy Red, and she's twerking on, like, a child. God. Yeah, it can't be no more than like 6 years old, and it's like a room full of females dancing with her, huh?
Let me tell you something. It's amazing how people like that can get away with doing that, and it's just like that shit should be all over everywhere, but it's not. And it, like,
it's disappointing. It's disappointing.
Yeah,
but there's not a lot of pushback against it,
No, it is not. And that's some weird shit. You know how many videos I've seen, like, of females putting kids in inappropriate positions. Like I'm talking about like they 5-6 years old. They even got Sukiyama twerking on a 10-year-old child. I mean that screenshot is everywhere, and it's amazing. It's amazing that they never get called that P word for that. They be the biggest hoes. Yeah,
right. And they barely have any statistic how many female P's there are out there, because they take it really easy on these chicks when they go to court and everything. They get a couple of months for doing, you know, these crimes, and then they get let go. It baffles me, man.
Well, it's because they have pussies and tits, man. That's why. They got pussies and tits, and there's plenty of men out there that can make some really good decisions. Well, not important decisions. I ain't gonna say good decisions. They're never good decisions, but they are the important decision makers that shape society, and they fall weak to pussy every time. So, pussy, you know, as much as us men don't like to admit it, is I'm not saying it is like that for you in particular. But I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know that at some point or another, some fucked up law happened because some sack chaser got on top of some politician and fucked the shit out of him. So that's until we can crack the code on something like that, then my suggestion is just adapt and make the best life possible. You know, it is what it is. You know, it's fucked up. It needs to be pointed out. And one day, maybe when we decide to make moves like that on our own, is something that we can control more of. Like, you know, I'll tell these men all the time, stop, you know, getting these bitches pregnant. I mean, you know, if she doesn't meet a certain standard, don't put a baby in her fucking belly. You know what I'm saying? Why are we not telling men that? You know what I'm saying?
These men are hardwired like the females. She wants it raw and he wants the nut in it, but they don't see the consequences. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how?
I mean, but I'm not. Yeah, man, dude. We think with the other head, but see, here's the thing. Like, as much as they call niggas deadbeat dads because, you know, if y'all fuck the same guys, he can't spend all the time with his kids at the same time. So if you know he got like 3 more baby mamas, why you want to become number 4?
If you're not taking care of number 3, you know, like, what do you expect him to do with number 4? Like, I don't understand the logic of these modern day idiots, man. And I got sisters that done the exact same damn thing.
Yeah. I mean, it's because you live in a society where any attempts to try to rectify the situation with awareness to their side is seen as shame and misogyny and sexism. And I mean, that's just the wall that we have to climb. You know, that every time you mention something like that, even if it is a sensible conversation, yes, black man, you have a right to control the conversation however you see fit. You are a black man. I mean, you should be the backbone, but it's a lot of brothers out there that don't have a fucking backbone. I mean, so that's another hurdle we got to jump to. I mean, and, you know, ultimately, it ain't about no motherfucking negotiation. It ain't about no table. You know, you have to have the ability to tell these at least the stupid ones to kick rocks. I mean, you know, want nothing to do with those people. You know, and you know, everybody deserves a chance. I mean, seriously. But if, you know, they decide to be on one side of it and you decide to be on the other, they're not on your program. And I know that, you know, you hear that a lot from other people whom y'all hate, you know, whom I can't stand sometimes. But, you know, just if they ain't on your program, then broom that bitch. And then that's all there is to it. If because like actually having a woman that is not on your program, that takes away from your life, and no one should. No one should have to deal with their life being taken away. These lives are too short that we have. I mean, getting older it's not, it's a morbid thought because you could very well be in the latter half of your life. And, a lot of these dudes, when they get to this age, they don't take care of themselves. So their lives are getting shorter out here. So, I mean, it's depressing sometimes. And it's like wasting time and wasting happiness. That really can get to you. It gives you anxiety. It puts knots in your stomach. It makes you say some of the dumbest shit that you'll ever say to people just to get a point across. It's torture. It's fucking torture. It's suffocating. It closes in on you. But you can't sit here and cry about it. You can't do it. It's not possible. You don't want to display that kind of weakness to people. You have to still have the ability to kick everybody's ass through all of it. And that's what I do. I have to. There's no choice in it, man. Shit. No, Lord knows how long I got on this fucking planet. Lord knows how long any of us got on this planet. Can't be wasting time being unhappy and stupid. It's just that's the scorched earth policy. That's the key to being a ruthless nice guy. Be a go-getter. Don't waste your time with bullshit.
Right.
I can't do, I can't live like that. Can't do it. Shit. It's like, just go for what makes you happy. If you want to fight, sign up for something and get in the ring and beat shit at somebody or something. And hopefully they have been training since they were 5 years old. I mean, shit. Chaos, you got a cam on, bro. I don't know what you, what is that? What are you showing?
Shoot. I can't see what that is. I couldn't see what that was.
Well, he can't, like that. He looked like a screen.
Yeah, like a TV screen.
Yeah, so. Yeah, so I mean, just go for it and be young enough to do it, or you don't give up.
Don't ever give up.
Yeah,
that's how I got as far as I've gotten. I don't give a damn what they stacked against me. I've shown everybody that they was wrong in the end.
Yeah,
that's what men do.
My
granddad.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was saying my granddad was a Marine and my father was a Marine. And one of the greatest lessons I learned from them was A, they're not going to be around forever. B, the rest of my family is going to be shit. So you're going to have to learn how to take care of yourself at a young age, and they're the ones that taught me how to survive out here. I was fortunate enough to have those two males in my life. And, one of the things that I say is I'm grateful for them for teaching me how to be a man, but the world isn't the way that they told me it was going to be. It veered left for the worse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nothing that they could ever prepare me for what shit is like right now. I have no other way to put it, So it's like, putting one foot in front of the other while kind of walking blind and being surprised at the shit you can see, you know what I'm saying? And trying to make the best of the cards that you were given, You got to kind of, move with maturity nowadays. And maturity doesn't necessarily bring on, age doesn't bring on maturity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree. There's a lot of stupid older people out here.
Oh my God. With bad advice. I'm like, I used to listen to the older heads at one point in time growing up. And now you can't even take their advice.
No,
you can't even do that anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I understand what you're saying. Like, when you get to a certain point in time in your life, that a lot of the things that older people told you how it would be back then is not how it is now, or it never had been in the first place. They just give you this image of it, and you feel you feel resentment because you feel as if you've been lied to. What they did not consider is that times would change. I mean,
Right.
you know, they didn't consider the dawn of things like the internet. You know, it's these women ain't humble no more. They can fire up an Instagram page, and if they got a nice pair of boobs and they can shake their tail feather, you
Yep.
know, they got people DM and cash apps for them and shit. They get followers, they make money. I mean, they're a big business. I mean, that's what it is. And I'm not gonna say what it is because there's another content creator that mentioned what that is called. So that'll be an admission of that content creator being right. And plus, I just said I just don't want to say the other content creator's name or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like at the end of the day, you're on the internet. Yeah, at the end of the day, you're on the internet. You know,
Right.
so it is what it is. So
Right.
yeah. So deal how we want to deal. Just saying. So we got 17 in the building. I'm glad you all showed up, guys. Let me see if I got any how many likes I got. All right, I got 25 likes. I got 25 likes. Hey, let me explain. Go ahead, Andre, and then I'm gonna explain the thumbnail.
I was gonna say basically, I had a complaint that I wasn't a fan of this complaint, so unfortunately this person is gonna end up getting assaulted by an unknown party.
Okay. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. I just told you, man.
Back at square one.
Oh God, bruh.
He is not letting that go.
Look, for the record, I tried. Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah, the fact that this dude is he stepped out of line, so an unknown party is gonna have to assault him.
Okay, all right. So I don't know what the fuck he's talking about, YouTube. So I have no clue. I have no clue whatsoever. Like, but you know, read that how y'all want. I'm playing the dumbass this time. Kev, you're a dumbass. You're absolutely correct. This time. Shoot.
He is still on that.
God damn.
Yeah, bro.
Look, man. Look, it's your life. I'm gonna put it to you like this: it's your life. It's your life, bro.
Well, like it's not my life. It's an unknown person's life.
Okay, all right. If that unknown person makes that choice, that's on them. I mean,
oh man, I don't know what to tell him. Hey, a mind is a terrible thing to waste. Lou Rawls, you know, don't go down that path, brother. Again,
don't. Hey, let me just put it like this. Let him do what he want. I don't want to seem like that. You know, I'm turning it into a signal. I mean, I'm not. You know, if that's the path you want to go, hey, you know, if that's the path they want to go, I ain't shit I can do about it. I am a person that understands and knows that I can't control everything. So I mean, and you know, I don't control everything. All right. So
that's like why I talk the way I talk, because you can't like be clear on what you're trying to say, because it could come back to you. So like you gotta have to like sit on the fence and you know, not be quite clear with what you're really talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, we get that part.
Yeah, I mean, I know what you talking about. It couldn't get more clear than that. So, anybody in the chat? Ray Hummer is. I'm convinced that you like getting beat up on Andre. You like getting beat up on Andre SMH. Ray saying that. I think he's saying something like you like to get your ass whooped or something. I don't know what that means, but
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Just chill, Ray. Chill, Ray. It's not this way.
yeah. All right. So let me
I'm not quite sure what that comment was for. I hope it wasn't directed to me because I'm very confused.
Yeah, he actually directed to you, Andre Ray Emmett.
it's scratching my head. Okay. maybe it's about to get smoky in here.
Uh-oh.
Let's
Smoke over in full effect.
let's fire it up, y'all.
I mean,
All right, I
I
got
would hope,
I'm
I
for
would
it.
hope that's not I would hope that's not the case. But if it is, it is. Like that's you know, I'm
That's
I'm
it.
I'm more- like I will hope that's not the case. But if it is, it is.
No, it's all good, man. But yeah, yeah, I'm going to explain the thumbnail. I like this. Like I came up with that on AI, and my thing is that's like for me like the perfect vision, right there. Is a perfect vision. The context of whatever goes on in the lives of those two AI creations, it must be a good thing. I mean, I mean, every man, well, every straight man, I mean, whether you are a driven person or not, I mean, want that kind of companionship in some way, shape, or form. It doesn't have to be the center of your universe, but at the same time, I mean, yeah, I'm not kidding myself into believing that people are just completely autonomous. I mean, robots are autonomous. People, nah. There's always a deep down need, craving, whatever. There's always a person that's gonna do that one thing to you. And then the tragic thing about that is some of us spend our whole lives looking for it and we'll never, ever, ever, ever find it. And it's a sad thing when that kind of thing happens. So a lot of people, you have coping mechanisms in order to not have to deal with that reality. I mean, we all deep down wish that things could be perfect, but they just aren't. And
Well,
go ahead.
I was gonna say like Gigi and when he had like his beef with his fucking
What?
keeping it
Yeah. Two more content creators. Yay.
yeah.
I mean, me and Marcus are cool, so I mean, I don't mind him so much, but I mean, Gigi has seemed to been gone for quite a bit.
Well, like I fuck with them both, but like yeah, like I was telling Gigi, I was like, bruh, like you shouldn't be trying to get into this shit. Cause I'm just like, bruh, I'm like, I was like, yo, though I might not look like it, like I'm about death and destruction.
Yeah.
So
All right.
I may not look like it, but like I'm definitely a fucking very evil person. So I might not look like it, but that's what I'm about. So when you guys have these kind of like beefs and shit, it's like yeah, like I don't want you guys to be involved in this kind of stuff, but it's like if you are, like I will aggregate the stuff you're involved in because that's it's fun to me, right? So
Oh, it's fun. Yeah, it's fun to me to get into some shit too, man. But it also like I also have to think about the ramifications of such. I mean,
Exactly.
yeah, it's people sometimes take that people don't take things the same. I mean, whereas you may not think it's shit, someone else may think it's something, and I don't. You don't want to take unnecessary risks. You want to pick your battles. I'm not saying don't. I'm not saying get ran over. I mean, I think everything deserves a response. You know, I believe that. You know, if somebody directly fuck with you, you should be able to respond. Period. Especially in conversations like that. But yeah, shit. I have to, like I said, I have to think about how I look sometimes, man. I mean,
Exactly.
saying I don't give a fuck is cool sometimes, but not all the time.
Yeah. Especially where I live, brother. I can't say fuck it, as much as I like to or used to because I have custody of my daughter. She's 10 years old, and up here, motherfuckers carry guns, bro. You can
Yeah.
get shot at any given point in time.
And
So
it, and it,
the maturity I learned from here is sometimes it's not even worth, you know what I'm saying, going down that path with people.
yeah,
As long as they don't put their hands on you, sometimes it's just better to just walk away. You
yeah,
know,
man.
you got to know when to hold your own too.
Yeah, but you got to realize, man, a lot of young dudes are bitch raised. Like, they
Hell
don't have
yeah,
they in no way, shape, or form at this point believe in putting their fist up for anything. What
no,
they are going to do is they are going to pull out their gun and shoot you. Most of all because they're afraid. They're afraid of you. Those guys are like I say, they bitch raised, so they little bitches. Like but is it worth it if you're dead?
no,
It isn't. It isn't.
no,
I mean, people are gonna say stuff like, "Man, these niggas ain't playing, man," and it's the stupidest shit that I used to hear ever come out of a motherfucking mouth in regards to taking someone's life. Like these niggas ain't playing. These niggas ain't playing. So not only do you have little bitch made ass, little bitch raised ass niggas that do that kind of thing, then you also have a general consensus from society that also justifies that type of self hate.
right,
When you talk about self hate in these spaces, you would talk about interracial dating. When a black man dates a woman outside of his race. That's the kind of self hate that gets context all the time. It's never the little dude who shoot a black man that shoot another black man, or black people who condemn black men. Just for any reason. It's never you're never gonna hear any kind of qualms with that shit.
no, hell
Yeah,
no. Everybody catching bodies nowadays. The females out here fucking everything
yeah,
moving, and the dudes shooting every goddamn thing moving. Everybody want bodies. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
The shit
yeah,
is
yeah,
crazy.
yeah. But
The
the context is so messed up out here. It's like some things should get the business while other things, don't get the business, and it's ridiculous. I would say you should have more smoke for the who is raising these type of people, and you know
exactly.
yeah, it's like, because I always tackle the reality as a parent to a daughter is that not to she I've been we both have done pretty good job of thus far of her not being exposed to little niggas like Sexy Red, and
Exactly.
she
Or little
which
RT, the little 8-year-old boy with the rap music now. He got the little
oh
rap
yeah,
videos out.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
he be cursing like a sailor, sound
Yeah.
like me without.
It's like, what the hell? And he has adults rapping with him.
God damn.
Like,
Yeah,
that's the
yeah.
fucked up thing. He has grown men on video saying some vulgar shit, rapping with him.
Damn
Like, this
shame.
is where we are nowadays. This is what our ancestors died for, apparently.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
shit is crazy.
Yeah, this is what they died for, man. This is what they went through, so we can have these freedoms and shit. For our right to
Yep.
vote and all this other crap, man. Just save it, man. Just I'm good. On that from now on. I don't see enough of a collective on a regular basis effort in your everyday lives to make sure that all this racism is and all of this self-hate is just unwanted and cast out of your life. Yeah, you know what I used to think was fucked up is like,
What?
I'm an observer. When I go to a restaurant after church, how crazy motherfuckers that go to the church act when they get in front of their waiter or waitress. Like these are black folks that have black servers, black waiters, black waitress, and treat them like absolute shit. It's phenomenal to me how these folks are. Phenomenal. Like they're like it's a praise God on one day, act like shit in the next in the same fucking day. And then then it's the whole voting thing and that person's racist because he said something about some chicken and we should all be outraged. But what did they demonstrate in their everyday lives to reinforce such a lifestyle of blackness?
Right.
when it comes to how they treat other people in our race, how people in our race treat other people in our race. And I mean, like, there's a bunch of people that's going to be like, oh, but them niggas, but them niggas. It's just that, yeah. And, say that y'all, we ain't holding men accountable. Black men don't need to be held accountable any more than we get held accountable. Then that's just how it is at the end of the day. I don't give a fuck what we say on these interwebs or whatever. It's like we've been held so accountable to the point where it's just like we're eating accountability soup right now. We're breathing we're breathing accountability air. We're smoking accountability weed.
Like that's kind of like where because the Brotherhood Conservatives, like, he be talking some shit. It's like, I wish I could disagree with a lot of stuff that he says, but like a lot of stuff that he says is pretty valid, unfortunately.
Well, I mean, guys like him get called sellouts and COONs for having that view. But what do we demonstrate in our everyday lives as a community to prove people like him and SKC wrong?
Exactly.
And I just mentioned content creators. Damn.
Most of the time I see us being as entitled as we claim others are. If we have time to be rude to our own fucking people and we got time to march in the streets for slut walks and shit like that, well, congratulations, you are entitled. You know what I'm saying? You are no longer fucking oppressed. You know what I'm saying? Your ass is entitled. Like
Black
a little
men were never ever in any position to oppress anyone. I don't care how good a black man be fucking a bitch. Now, I mean, we are never in any position to impress anyone. So oppress, impress. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Oppress, no. We have never been in a position to oppress any group of people. So there's a bunch of folks that need to get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
Yeah, I hate hearing that shit. But at the same time, these motherfuckers is, oh, we want to be sluts and shit. But you're oppressing us and shit. It's like,
yeah, but trying to make us keep our clothes on. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. But here's the thing, man. A woman can do whatever the fuck she want to do. She can do whatever the fuck she want to do. They know you can do to stop her or whatever. But the difference in, what your ideal is and what their ideal is would you fuck with a person like that at the end of the day? Would you actually say some shit like, but she's thick in order, make the exception? She started twerking booty cheeks, she's offering you a blowjob or some shit. And, no man really is going to turn down a blowjob. Like, if you're in position to take such blowjob. So, I mean, what are you going to decide at the end of the day? You're going to give her, you're going to give her the attention she wants, or you're going to ignore the bitch and penalize her for, fucking everything up and, just be putting yourself in a position of power to be able to hold them to a standard.
Hold them bitches to a standard.
Like, but how are we going to enforce something like that? Like, how would you go about or enforcing something like that? I mean, I'm not trying to put up these impossible questions and try to defeat the conversation. I'm not trying to do that.
I know.
Yeah.
But you do it by any means necessary. I mean, not, saying you go out here and sometimes you might have to put your hands, on the motherfucker or whatnot.
Just for the record, I was talking about the woman, but you know,
yeah, the female.
we're talking. I mean, RPM is probably talking about a dude somewhere. So you know, just and I mean, and if a woman puts her hands on you, depending on the circumstances, like I said, if she got a frying pan in her hand, I'm gonna knock that bitch out. I ain't gonna let you kill me. I ain't gonna let you kill me. You know, you hit me in the head and kill me with a whack swing. Like,
yeah, I feel you, brother.
But if I can, if she's frail enough for me to restrain her, or for me to just, if there's a way for me to avoid it at all cost, I mean, just don't attack me. You know, I do have it right to at least protect myself. You know, think about it. Jonathan Majors ran, and he's still in trouble.
His whole career is still in the fucking shithole. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He ran from the bitch.
Yeah,
he can't get more active. It's fucked up.
I do have the right. And Gabe, I don't think he was talking about that. I don't think he was talking about putting his hands on a woman. I mean, you know, and you're right. It's not a flex. It's not a flex to put a hand on a woman. Women are physically weaker than us. I mean, you heard of that Transformer boxer that got knocked out in 2 seconds. No, it's not in the cards for them.
Yeah.
It's not in the cards for them.
For Gabe A, I wasn't talking about putting hands on a woman. I'm saying that's a rare situation. Like I was explaining to this chick the other day, you know, a lot of females I come across are like, I want a man to handle me and shit like that. But she's out of control 24/7 and shit like that. It starts in the house,
you know,
and
what?
then she moves in public. And then it gets braver and braver. You know what I'm saying? They go out of their way to be ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? No dude should have to handle a woman. Seriously,
you know what they're talking about?
Huh?
You know what they're talking about? Giving them all the money they need. The women, when they say handle them, they're talking about giving them all the money they will ever need and you shutting the fuck up while they get to talk all the shit. Yeah, that's all it means. That's what they mean. Handling don't mean that, you know, oh yeah, you gotta have like a 12-inch pipe and knock the bottom out of it. That's what handling them mean. You know, and I stay away from people like that. I mean, I shouldn't have to handle you or whatever. I mean, you know, if I'm right for you and you're right for me, then, you know, we have ways of handling each other. But I mean, bitch, if you're just not compatible with folks, then, you know, you just ain't compatible with people. But, you know, that's just how I would handle it. I mean, you know, I'm not finna, you know, sacrifice my all just for someone who can't appreciate it completely. I would rather have the person that could appreciate it completely. You know, and brothers, we, like I said, we let our dicks get us in trouble. You know, we see a thick woman, we don't see character, and we get our second head gets us in trouble. You know, so we got to be careful on shit like that.
Okay, Bay said, Kev said, how about by any means necessary? That's within reason, you know. Because I'm definitely not talking about, I mean, I got a daughter. I don't want nobody, you know what I'm saying, by any means necessary, within reason. That's why I was trying to clarify what I said, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And what I was explaining earlier about some of the women I bump into and shit like that, it's like, you know, they push things to an extreme where it's like you got to cut them off. And sometimes, you know, you could walk around here and see females swinging on dudes and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And these are some hefty size fucking females, you know? So I'm not saying that.
Like I said, if they put themselves in a man's position, if they put themselves, oh, well, everybody ain't talk the same thing. I'm not going to sit there and let somebody beat me up. But at the same time, it's like, I don't have to be so overpowering with overwhelming strength. You know, I don't have to drop elbows on her or nothing like that. But if she is trying to hurt me or trying to even kill me, I'm gonna knock the bitch out. That's just all there is to it. If she has a knife and she's trying to stab me in my chest, I gotta knock her out. I'm not gonna sit there and die. If she, if she's swinging a blunt object at me and she's aiming for my head because that could kill me, I'm gonna knock the bitch out. But if
Right.
she just trying to do this little girl swingy stuff, man, I mean, you know, I'm gonna dodge it like I'm motherfucking Goku, Ultra Instinct. That's as far as that will go. I mean, shit. I mean, weapons. That's.
He said, "No, I'm intentionally doing anything." See, I've learned to use my feet, you know, and trip them up, let them fall a couple of times, and they stop coming at you.
I mean,
You know
shoot,
what
get
I'm
out the way and let them fall over the couch and laugh at their asses. That'll burn them up more than anything. Bitch, you need to stop, man. You beating yourself up. I mean, that's more fun to me.
You know, they're very clumsy. So yeah, I let gravity take its effect on them or whatever. After I
I mean,
trip
shoot,
them
they're
up.
so flimsy, man. They're not built for that type of combat at all. They're not. I don't
No.
think there's a woman on this. Well, she could be like a really fine-tuned MMA fighter, but even then, man, less experienced guys will still destroy them. Like,
Yep, and
they're not physically able to, you know, adapt like we do. It's not some. I mean, like we prove ourselves against other men. You know, that's what it is. And then I ain't even trying to fight no other dude like that. I'm just, you know, I'm trying to chill, man. That's it. I'm trying to chill. I'm trying to find more ways to make money. That's what I'm trying to do, man. It is like and
I want peace.
I have
brother.
no more time to waste at all. Fucking with stupid people.
I feel you, brother. I have no time to waste. At 42 years old, I've seen enough to know what's out there, and I don't want it. You know, I do not want it at all. I
Yeah,
want to
man,
shield
I
my
mean,
daughter as much
These
as
young
possible.
niggas stupid. And you hope, like we both got young daughters, man. You hope that you hope that the dudes their age right now grow into some sensible guys. And I mean, the kind of kids that, you know, I see that I observe that my child goes to school with. Yeah, you know, they some potty mouth little kids, but
Yep, they are.
yeah, but I mean, they don't seem like they're that bad. Like I think common sense skipped a generation, but I mean, these kids look kind of promising. I'll say that.
Oh,
But I know
the kids
all areas ain't the same. I know all, you know, environments are not the same.
It's not the same up here at all because I've gotten in trouble with my daughter's school because they're part of that new little LGBT shit or whatever. We got into it. Yeah, they wanted to take the kids to go see something called Strange World, and I was like, okay, I might sign up to go see it, but let me do my homework on the movie.
Oh,
you
I
know?
could have told you
So
that. I could.
yeah, I went to go do my homework and came up there. And me and the principal got into it, you know, and it's like you're not no, you fucking kidding me? So I come to find out they done hired some new staff, and these motherfuckers is wearing rainbows and shit like that. I'm like, you
They act
sometimes
like
you get so mad
kids.
you do people laugh.
Like they act like kids just automatically hate gay people. That's not the case, man. Hate is taught. Like
It's
you
not,
can put,
but it's
you
at
can
the same
put
time the kids.
you can
Okay,
put kids
go
of
ahead.
all nationalities. You can put kids of all nationalities that don't know a damn thing about racism in a sandbox, and all of them would play. I don't get why you have to push your agenda on children. Like
Because they need children to carry it on because they won't be having children of their own. The children used to be our future. Now it's their future. That's what they try
no,
to
it
make
ain't.
it out.
Not my kid
Not
and not
mine.
your kid either. Like shit. No, hell
But
no.
like, who's
That
gonna
shit.
keep it alive?
If that, I promise them, if that shit ever show up at my kid's school, I already like, dude, like stop. These parents need to stop being bitches when they come to their kids, man. You need to protect your
A lot of
children.
these kids,
Like,
a lot of these kids at my daughter's school are talking about they're in lesbian relationships. I shit you not, brother. And they're like in my daughter's class and shit like that.
good
You have
Lord.
no idea of how many times I've gotten into it with these people. You know, we're starting to sign the paperwork to homeschool Kiwi or find another school that's a lot closer. But Baltimore, most of the cities here is shit. You know, when she comes home from school, it's me that has to study with her reading. It's me that has to help her with her math. But if you look
Well,
at the overall test scores of reading and math for the city of Baltimore, the kids are fucking retarded. The kids are fucking retarded.
Don't ever leave that shit in the. I mean, for real, for your child's life, my kid's school is pretty good. Like it sounds like your kid's school is the opposite. But even with that, you know, we have to oversee her education. Like, you know, we give her the skinny on life because, you know, they have to go by a certain curriculum. And if they don't go by that curriculum, they could be penalized or, you know, decommissioned, all that stuff, man. They really go that far to push those types of agendas and to take the control out of the parents' hands. And parents need to be more active in that kind of thing. I mean, if you're watching and you are a non-parent, I'm not talking to you, but if you want to care to listen, yes, listen. But no, man, I mean, like I said, I don't think the school my kid goes to will allow something like that. Thank God. I mean, but if it ever got that, I'm the first one up there. Wait, man, what the hell going on? What y'all doing? Nah, I do not want to see a weirdo. I do not want to see a weirdo dressed like the Statue of Liberty, like with demonic makeup, reading to my child and telling them about their relationship with their same-sex partner. They don't need to know that. I would much rather them I would much rather them know their math, their science, you know how to, you know, use the English language properly. You know what I'm saying? Start training them now with some type of skill so they have something that they can always use. They don't need to know who's having sex with who. That should be the furthest thing. Like it's ridiculous. I mean, my parents did a pretty good job of concealing that kind of thing from me until they couldn't hide it anymore, obviously, you know. And that, you know, that curse is always, well, not a curse. That little streak is a streak. That streak is broken when the kid brings the Playboy to school.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, that's it. They kept it away as long as they could, so I wouldn't make any stupid decisions. So
right.
Parents need to get back to like, let me say this and I'll let you go. I say parents need to get back to, you know, micromanaging their kids like that, because like if you leave it in the hands of people like Disney, then because I have to explain it to my child. Like, you know, I'm in that situation right now to where everything she consumes, she starts having questions. Like, you know, but I think she's gonna, you know, I think she's gonna be okay because she be looking at the screen weird. It's like, why is that dude wearing a dress? What the fuck? You know, she kind of had that look on her face. So, you know, she going in the right direction for me. But go ahead. Forever blessed was good.
Yeah, that's basically the same direction my kid is going in, because I've mainly a lot of my father's side of the family doesn't stand for that shit. And on my mother's side of the family, right? Get this. One of my aunts growing up was gay, and she used to be one of my favorite aunts, and I'm gonna tell you why, right? All we knew about our little relationship was that there was an Aunt Merle and an Aunt Cookie. Aunt Merle and Aunt Cookie always walked off to smoke weed or whatever, but they were the two aunts that brought all the kids the toys and shit like that. She never put her business out there. She always dressed it respectable. You know, she had pride about herself, and she was a beacon of light growing up. Actually, you know, I'm not gonna get into how my mother was and shit like that, but she helped me out a lot or whatnot. You know, so when I got older and this rainbow shit started happening, I had to compare these motherfuckers to the aunt. You know what I'm saying, that I had growing up, and they don't have the same respect. You know what I'm saying, that she carried herself. You know what I'm saying, to keep up to herself. You know what I'm saying, and it's my daughter, she's learning because I sit with her and tell her in real life when we walk up the street or we come into these characters and shit like that. I'm like, this is not how it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Rainbow bag. Do not trust no rainbow shit. She goes to school and she does the exact same thing. You know, she'll tell the teacher.
I grew up at a time where rainbows was pretty much like something that symbolized like a pot of gold at the end of it.
Well, yeah,
we look for that pot of gold so much, man, and we never found that pot of gold. I was mad. Shit.
But rainbows was cool growing up. Rerun had rainbow suspenders, the reading rainbow. You know what I'm saying? Rainbows weren't like a class of people that wanted, you know. Yeah,
but here, let me explain that. Let me explain that. That's that rainbow coalition shit. Like all colors, all creeds, we're all human and stuff. And, I see what they're trying to say, but at the same time, when you do that rainbow shit, you're always referring to them. You're always referring to the alphabet.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're trying to act like it's about black folks too, which it ain't.
No.
And then you have certain black folks that jump on it like, oh my God, we're all the same. Oh, no, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. Stop it. Stop it. No, nobody wants to be you. Nobody wants to be black. I mean, they want all the cool shit that comes with being black. Man, but the only people that should want to be black are black folks. Period. And there are some that don't want to be black, unfortunately. And, that's what we deal with.
No,
D-Rod then never found that on 4-leaf clover. I mean, magically, they're supposed to be the ultimate shortcut. You know what I'm saying? But,
I found the 4-leaf clover before.
Yeah. Did anything happen?
No. Not at all.
That
I
shit
tried
was
to
just
save it as possible, and we got it laminated, but I don't know what happened to it. I was so young when I found it.
Yeah. Now you got that epoxy resin you got now that you can freeze things up in. But
no. Oh yeah, you got epoxy resin nowadays.
Yeah, nowadays, that'll preserve it. But yeah, man, if you laminated it, that shit might be dust on the inside of that thing. No. But the 4-leaf clover is just nothing but a mutated 3-leaf clover. That's all it is.
There's nothing lucky about it. Trust me.
It's nothing lucky. It's just an anomaly. That's it. So, they make up shit. They make up shit so they can sell green clothing on St. Patrick's Day. Like everything is like a tool. Like for real, man. Like that's why they come up with so many holidays, and then they advertise it toward the consumer. The economy has a need for it. Like, they advertise all this stuff on Christmas for people to buy. Then they got their little Black Friday as a way of getting people to the store after Thanksgiving. Then in the Midwest, I understand they have a Valentine's Day type day in the Midwest, which is bullshit. But the economy needs to be fed constantly. So that's what they do. They make y'all believe that this is actually about people, like the Valentine's days. And I mean, of course, I do understand the birthdays, and Christmas is just something that people traditionally give gifts. But all of it is to mind fuck you into giving away the money that you work so hard for instead of investing in something meaningful.
Yeah, St. Patty's Day, from what I understand, it's another false holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
like
all holidays are man-made and manufactured. All of them.
Yes.
December 25th ain't Jesus' birthday.
No, not at all. Not at all.
What you talking about? Well, we celebrate his birthday on that day. Yeah, whatever. It still ain't his birthday, but I mean, whatever floats y'all boat. But yeah, anyway, shit. I think I'm about to sign off. I know I said I'm gonna be on like 3 or 4 hours, but I mean, I do appreciate all of you guys stopping by and making this another great one. And people have been streaming a lot, man. Like, damn, it's like we're clogging up the airwaves, man. So, hey, shit, good job. Keep it up, black man. Keep us having a strong look out there. I don't care, whatever side of the opinion you come from, man. When you doing your thing, man, it actually matters, and I do appreciate that. But anything to say, RPM? Before
no, thanks for having me up, Kev.
Yeah, no problem, man. Shit, anytime. And Chaos Reign.
Good show, Kev.
All right, cool, man. So, say, don't. I would never suggest that anybody give up on anything, but also don't let hubris get the best of you. I know that mostly didn't relate to whatever we were saying tonight, but society ain't really built the way we want it. It's like we have to deal with it and adapt and take it as how it comes. And you know, that would be it at the end of the day. So the Smoke Show Sundays is still tomorrow night. Looking forward to it. Yeah, just that's where the Smoke Show is, and we're gonna keep pushing this thing forward. That's just what it is at the end of the day. Whether it's in your everyday life, you know, as far as where you are professionally, where you are your family life, or just on this motherfucker we call social media here. And you know, since I'm saying this right now from social media, long live the habitual line steppers. In Kev we trust. Don't give up. Don't ever give up. Just win. Just win. Peace out.